In the 32nd question, it's 1 plus 2 by 3 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 5 upon 3 into 6 into 1 by 2 squared and then so on. Okay, so 1 by 2 and then 1 by 2 squared and stuff, right? But first of all, let's see what's the difference. So the difference is actually of 3 over there. So yeah, it's like 2 by 3 and 5 by 3, but that's not there. Oh, let's just do it. So it's going to be like 1 plus 2 by 3 upon 1 factorial for sure. Wait a second. So, oh wait, so 2 by 3 into 3 upon 1 factorial into 3, and then you got that 1 by 2 raised to the first power. Then you have 2 by 3. Wait, yeah, that's actually correct, so don't even mind doing that. So it's just 2 by 3 upon 1 factorial, right? And then 1 by 2 squared. Sorry, 1 by 2 is the first power. And then you got this thing 2 by 3 into 5 by 3 upon 2 factorial, and then 1 by 2 squared. And 2 by 3, 5 by 3, 8 by 3, 3 factorial, 1 by 2 cubed, and so on. So that's going to be equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to the negative 1 by 3. No, wait, negative 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 power, right? That's going to be equal to half raised to the negative 2 by 3 power, which is actually 2 power 2 by 3, right? So that's nice. It's going to be 2 power 2 by 3. Okay, so what's the next question? The sum of the series 2 plus 5 upon 2 factorial into 3, and then you got 5 into 7 upon 3 factorial into 3 squared up to infinity is, so it's going to be like wait, you got that 2 over there. That's weird. So let's calculate the sum of this series. So like 1 plus, okay, so that is like an indication that something is missing over there, right? So 2 factorial suddenly, that wasn't nice. So it's gonna be 5 by 3, but there is in fact something which is missing over there. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So call this thing as S. So it is equal to S. Then what's S by 3? So S by 3, I should say S by 3 plus 1 maybe. So S by 3 plus 1. That's going to be 1 plus 2 by 3 first of all. So it's going to be 2 by 3 upon 1 factorial into, well, what's this guy? So that kind of doesn't make sense. It's going to be 3 squared, right? Um, yeah. Wait, but that doesn't make sense. This is like, wait, no. So 5 by 3. But where's that 2 gone suddenly? Huh. That doesn't make sense. So it's gonna be 5 by 3 and then 7 by 3. Wait a second. Obviously, the difference is actually 2 over there. It's not even 3. So that's why this was not working out the way it should have. So it's gonna be like 5 by 2, and it's going to be into 2 obviously, and upon 2 factorial is there, and then you got this 1 by 3 over there. It's like 1 by 3, and then you got 5 by 2 into 7 by 2 upon 3 factorial, and then you got 1 by 3 squared. It should be 2 squared over there. Oh, so it's like 2 squared upon 3 squared, so 2 by 3 squared. Then you got 2 by 3 raised to the first power. This 2 is not needed anymore, and so on. So what about this 2? But just call this 1 plus 1 maybe. No, that wouldn't make sense. So you will need, yes, okay, got 5 by 2 everywhere, huh? What about 3 by 2? So you would like to have that 3 by 2, right? Because it does look like it should be the second term, but then you got a 2 factorial. Oh yes, obviously, because this guy is 2 by 3 squared, 2 by 3 cube. But if I have to put like 2 by 3 over there, then that makes it in the format which we want. So it's like 2 terms over there and then 2 factorial, and this thing raised to second power and so on. So that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's going to be like 1. Now wait, first of all, you also need the term before this. So that's going to be 2 by 3 is the first power, and then 2 by 3 upon 1 factorial. Oops, it's supposed to be 3 by 2 over there, right? So yeah, 3 by 2 and then 3 by 2 over there. So 2 by 3 into 3 by 2, that's just 1. I think upon 1 factorial. Oh, that makes sense. It's like 1 plus 3 by 2 upon 1 factorial into 2 by 3 raised to the first power plus all this stuff. But that's actually going to be 1 minus 2 by 3 raised to the negative 3 by 2 power. That makes a lot of sense. Wow, this was tricky, but it was also beautiful. So it's going to be like 1 by 3 raised to the negative 3 by 2 power, which is just 3 raised to the 3 by 2 power. So it's like 9, no wait, 3 square root 3. That's more like it. So yeah, 3 square root 3. That's going to work. Okay, so the next question is the coefficient of x in the expansion of 1 minus ax to the power of negative 1, and then 1 minus bx to the power of negative 1, 1 minus cx to the power of negative 1 is. So yeah, just use the general binomial theorem on this. So that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be okay, not a big deal. I mean, yeah, it should be okay, unless obviously you have to do something like that. Hey, so it could be done using partial fractions as well, but that's gonna be really messy. So coefficient of x in the obviously, that makes sense. So because it's just x power 1 and not some big number, it's going to be easy enough to do this. So it's going to be like 1 plus ax plus some other stuff which we don't want, then 1 plus bx plus some other stuff, and then 1 plus cx. So everything else is going to have x squared, x cubed, something like that. So we don't want any of that because that will never give us an x. So it will also give like x squared, x cubed, so on when multiplied by other terms. So cool. So what's this going to be? It's like it's going to be 1 plus a plus b plus c into x plus some other stuff which we don't want. So the coefficient of x in the expansion of this thing, that's going to be a plus b plus c. So yeah, this was easy. Okay, let's go to the next question. If mod x is less than 2 by 3, then the fourth term in the expansion of 1 plus 3 by 2 x raised to the 1 by 2 is. Okay, so fourth term, that's going to be three terms on the top. So it's going to be 1 by 2, negative 1 by 2, and then negative 3 by 2. Yeah, it's going to be 3 by 2x raised to the fourth power, no, third power, sorry. This thing upon 3 factorials, that's going to be the fourth term in the expansion. So what's like 3 into 2 into 1, obviously. So this cancels, so just get 1 upon 2 raised to the fourth power into 3 raised to the third power upon 2 raised to the third power, and then x. So it's going to be like 3 raised to the third power, so it's going to be 27 upon 2 power 7. That's going to be 128. Then you got x over there. I mean x is to the third power. Okay, so 27 upon 128 and x raised to the third power. Negative, positive, I think it's going to be positive because yeah, you got three terms, two of them are negative. Yep, that's gonna work. So it's gonna be this thing. Okay, cool. So I will see you in the next video.